Hey, what's up? This is me, JDS4696, JDS Gamer, and today I'm going to be giving a trailer reaction for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and this is like a game trailer that was released at Gamescom 2015. So let's be my reaction for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Peggy 18.
This pain is ours.
If we fail, we lose our chance of revenge.
When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
From here on out, you're on your own.
I like working solo anyway.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. How and where? Well, that's up to you.
Enemy presence detected. Analysis complete.
Eliminate him, however you see fit. Don't get spotted.
The dream of every ruler. Skullface plans to become a nuclear power.
Incoming!
Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen.
They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No. There's another.
Burn with the rest of them.
Boss, get out of there!
What goes around comes around. You can't run from yourself forever.
Hey. Okay, that was my trailer reaction for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and this is scheduled to be released September 1st of this year, 2015. Now, I am very excited for this game. This is easily my most anticipated video game of the year because I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, and I have always been like a fan of them, you know. So I am definitely eagerly awaiting the release of this title, you know. Now, my only gripe with it so far is I've been hearing all this stuff about Hideo Kojima, like the stuff that was going on with him and Konami, you know, how he had to leave and they're even removing his name from like the title of the box or whatever, you know. Like the box art, I always thought that was kind of, you know, like that's kind of bothered me to a certain extent. I'm hearing that like he's done with the franchise, but I've heard that before, you know, as far as him being like the director and creator of the Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear franchise in general. I have always heard that. But yeah, like the rumors about all like the conflicts that he's having with Konami and them letting him go or him being fired and stuff like that, that's been kind of bothering me lately, you know. But still, I'm looking forward to this, you know. I'm very interested in these new characters that they are introducing to, like Quiet, you know, who's like a female, like she can like move real fast and like disappear. Now to me that seems kind of odd, but I'm still kind of interested because I think she looks kind of cool, you know. Plus, like this new guy known as Skullface, I'm not sure if he's like a villain or a hero, you know, because I've seen scenes where he's actually with a big boss, you know, who is now known as Punish Snake or Venom Snake, I think they're calling him now at this point. Now this game also is like the other part of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which was like kind of like a prologue to this one. And this is actually like the full game, but Hideo decided to split both games. You know, he split them into two. I guess because they would have been too long, you know. So he actually decided to split them into like two different parts. So you had Ground Zeroes, which was like the prologue to this one, but this is the actual like full game, like the bulk of the game, which is known as the Phantom Pain. And you have a big boss, you know. Well, you know, he's actually a big boss, you know, but they'll call him Punish Venom Snake in this particular game. You know, he's known as Punish Venom Snake or Punish Snake, you know. And the game, it takes place in 1984, I think over a decade after Ground Zeroes, because I know Ground Zeroes was in 1975, if I'm not mistaken. And this one takes place in 1984. Now, in this one, you know, he's on a mission in Afghanistan and even in Africa too as well. And he's out to seek revenge against the people who destroyed like his forces and like Mother Base, because you know like his Mother Base was destroyed at the end of Ground Zeroes, not to ruin it for people who hadn't played it, you know. But Mother Base was like destroyed and stuff like that, you know. And his comrade and friend, you know, Punish Snake, with Big Boss, you know, Miller, he was like injured. He even lost like an arm and I think a leg too, 'cause you can even see him like on a cane stick and stuff like in the trailers. I also like how you get to see that Otacon has joined Big Boss as well as too. You know, that's kind of cool. You know, because they were once enemies. You know, so now they're gonna join forces. You know, but we always knew that would happen. You know, if you follow like the Metal Gear Solid storyline, you always knew that they actually were friends. Like Big Boss was actually friends with I mean not Otacon, Ocelot. He was actually friends with Revolver Ocelot. So you know, being that him and Ocelot were like enemies, like I said, like Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, and the other ones, you know, now they kind of join forces, which I think is kind of cool. So you get to see like a younger Ocelot now, you know, he's actually a friend of Big Boss now at this point. They're no longer enemies, so I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm definitely anticipating this game. Another gripe I have with it too, you know, like as far as like the voice, you know, you have like Kiefer Sutherland like voicing like Snake now, or Big Boss, you know. He's actually doing the voice of a Snake now, so that kind of bothers me as well too, you know. But it's still okay, you know. So yeah, other than that, I think this game it looks good. You know, I like the new Photon system they have with it that they brought from I think that was introduced in Peace Walker, I believe. I think that's kind of cool. They got that returning to the series, and plus they got the Mother Base in general. And that's another thing to me that sounds kind of cool. You know, the idea that you have Mother Base. You know, you can like take everything that you use with the Photon recovery system. You can like take like animals, I think like vehicles, like prisoners, you know, or like hostages that you rescue, all that you can take back to the Mother Base. Now to me that is so like awesome. It's cool because I liked it in I think that was Peace Walker. I liked it in that. I thought that was cool, you know, how you can like upgrade, you know, you can create your own like team members and stuff. You can have people for like medics and like I think like military type stuff, you know, like they control your weapons and stuff. I thought that was cool, so I'm glad that they actually bring it into like this particular, you know, Metal Gear Solid episode. But yeah, that's about the only other thing that's kind of I worry about, you know, is like the idea that David Hayter, he's not doing the voice, and he always done the voice of like Snake or Big Boss in the franchise, you know. So I'm still kind of worried about that, you know, that he's no longer doing this Kiefer Sutherland now. But yeah, that was my trailer reaction for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and this is scheduled to be released on September 1st of this year. And this is JDS 4696, JDS Gamer. Alright.